Hello and welcome to your Empowered Astrology Forecast with yours truly, Sarah McCallum, the Cosmic Finder. And this is for the week of May the 4th, 2026. All right, so the moon this week will be waning or gradually decreasing in light. We just celebrated a potent full moon in Scorpio. And so the moon is now making its way back to eventually the new moon in Taurus. So this week we will have Pluto moving retrograde in Aquarius on the 6th. Now, Pluto takes quite a long time to make a complete cycle, and therefore the retrograde period is going to be quite lengthy. And Pluto is that planet that governs our ability to heal, regenerate, move through transformative life events. While it is retrograde, it's important that we reflect on these themes in our lives. So maybe we're moving through a reflection around how we heal, how we get well, how we lean into allowing ourselves to transform in and out of certain identities, perhaps related to career or roles that we play in our family. But this Aquarian energy will also weave in a little bit of innovation. It will weave in perhaps a little rebellion. So allow this to be a potent retrograde for you and give yourself the space to really sit back and observe and think about what these themes really mean for you in your process of healing currently. And then the same day we will have an opposition, on the 6th between Venus and Lilith. This could involve finances. This could involve the way in which we love ourselves or care for others. The energy of Lilith is also very fierce, and it allows us to lean into some of those carnal energies similar to Mars, where we feel like we have the ability to really fight for what we believe in and stand up for the underdog. So allow yourself to courageously lead with your heart, understanding that there is an opposition, which is a push-pull. So you may kind of be in between these themes and feeling into what that means for you. Over the course of this week, we will have the moon shifting into Capricorn on the 5th. This is a great time to tap into your strategies and your structures in terms of really accessing those goals that you have in place for yourself. The moon will shift into Aquarius on the 8th. So again, a little bit of innovation here, perhaps a little rebellion as well. And it will lastly move into Pisces at the end of the week on the 10th, where things will probably feel a little bit more imaginative and intuitive, and you may potentially want to just rest and take a nap and create art and take it easy. So I lastly want to pull a card for you all out of Astral Tarot and see what is in store for us all for this week. And when I do so, I pull a collective card. So this is just me weaving the energy of the collective into the deck, allowing spirit to move through me as the conduit into the cards, and then just allowing a message to pop out for us. One card for us all, of course, has to go all the way down on the floor. Very Pluto depths. All right, so we got Justice. Okay, I love so much this message here because it is very much tied into the energy of Libra. So for Justice, let me find the description. There is a new threshold to cross, but before having access to the next stage of the journey, it's necessary to tie up all loose ends with what you're about to leave behind. It is time to make a balanced evaluation of all the factors to pass verdicts that define faults, merits, and responsibilities. Then it is necessary to enforce this judgment to bring the account of wrongs and reasons back into balance. Justice does not see, it is impartial and impenetrable. But the fulfillment of the cycle it bears on its forehead is an invitation to look at the past with a fresh perspective so that it does not cast its long shadow on the future. Maybe a little bit of foreshadowing there around Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. I wish you a beautiful week, and I'll be on to talk with you again soon.